amazing wacky guardians. Welcome back to our extraordinary realm of entertainment. Today, we've got a thrilling surprise in store for you, a sneak peek into John Wick movie. But hold on tight because spoilers are coming your way. So, make sure to put on those headphones for an epic and immersive experience. John Wick's SUV careened violently into an unforgiving wall, leaving him battered and bleeding. With unwavering determination, he crawled away from the wreckage, clutching his gut wound. In a moment of respite, he reached for his phone, finding solace in a video of his beloved wife, Helen, frolicking on a serene beach. As the memories of their joyful past flashed before his eyes, he succumbed to the pain, closing his eyes, even if just for a brief respite. But, let us rewind several days earlier. On a somber, overcast morning, John stirred from his sleep, grappling with vivid recollections of his time with Helen. His mind wandered to the painful moment she slipped away, succumbing to an illness that was beyond his control. The day of her funeral had arrived, and a compassionate old friend, Marcus, approached John to offer his heartfelt condolences. Later that night, an unexpected delivery arrived at John's doorstep, a small, endearing beagle. A note from Helen accompanied the gift, expressing her acceptance of her own mortality and urging John to find peace within himself. Overwhelmed with emotion, John tearfully named the dog Daisy and embarked on an emotional journey with his newfound companion. Daisy, the faithful beagle, accompanied John throughout the day as he took his Mustang for a drive. Fate led them to a chance encounter with three Russian mobsters, including Iosef Tarasov, the hot-headed son of mob boss Viggo Tarasov. Iosef's bravado prompted him to try and acquire John's cherished car, but his arrogance soon met its match in the form of John's Russian fluency. John's protective instincts flared when one of Iosef's henchmen reached for Daisy, leading to an intimidating standoff. Later, as John and Daisy settled for the night, an unforeseen tragedy befell them. Under the shroud of darkness, two masked men intruded into John's sanctuary, causing Daisy to whimper in fear. Brutal blows rained down on John, and in a heart-wrenching act of cruelty, they took Daisy's innocent life. When John regained consciousness, he was met with the devastating sight of his lifeless puppy, leaving him heartbroken and filled with unyielding rage. The callous act set off a chain of events that spiraled into a blood-soaked vendetta. John relentlessly pursued Iosef and his accomplices, navigating through a world of crime and betrayal. Viggo, Iosef's father and the head of the Russian mafia, understood the magnitude of John's wrath, knowing all too well that John Wick was once a legendary assassin known as the Boogeyman. Viggo sought the services of John's former friend, Marcus, to take out the relentless avenger, offering a substantial bounty for his death. But facing an unstoppable force like John was no easy task. As a wave of hired assassins descended upon John's home, he displayed unmatched combat prowess, turning the tide against them while skillfully concealing his lethal pursuits from prying eyes. Seeking refuge at the Continental Hotel, a clandestine haven for underworld figures, John reconnected with Winston, the hotel's proprietor. Armed with crucial information about Iosef's whereabouts, John set out to enact his revenge, regardless of the cost. The battleground shifted to a glitzy club known as Red Circle, where the confrontation between John and Iosef erupted. Amidst the pulsating beats and splendorous surroundings, John waged a one-man war, relentlessly pursuing Iosef, who sought sanctuary in the club's inner sanctum. But even within the club's walls, John's determination proved insurmountable, as he left a trail of death in his wake while relentlessly tracking Iosef down. The pursuit of vengeance carried John through an inferno of gunfights, and he unveiled hidden caches of weapons and secrets buried beneath the city's surface. With every step, he drew closer to the heart of the criminal empire. In the thrilling climax, John cornered Viggo in a violent face-off that tested the boundaries of human endurance. As they grappled in the midst of a stormy downpour, the truth behind John's relentless crusade came to light. The car and the dog were not just material possessions but symbols of his cherished memories with Helen. With his foe finally defeated, John emerged victorious but burdened by the heavy toll exacted by his quest for vengeance. Seeking redemption and a chance to rebuild his life, he found hope in the tender eyes of a pit bull puppy, choosing to embrace life and forge a new bond with his canine companion, who symbolized the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Thus, the legend of John Wick lived on, forever marked by tragedy, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between man and man's best friend. Hit that subscribe button and become an official Wacky Guardian. Don't miss out on any of the excitement that awaits us. And hey, let your friends in on the action too. Share this video far and wide, because who wouldn't want to be a part of our wacky superhero family?